everyone and welcome to the recap of round 11 of the Tata Steel Chess Tournament 2022. As some of you all might know, Daniel Dubov tested positive and had to withdraw from the tournament. I'll come to that later. Right now, let's focus on the games. On the first board, Magnus Carlsen vs Vidit Gujarati ended in a draw. On the second board here, Jordan Van Forest vs Anish Giri. The game started out with d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight c3 and bishop b4. The names are Indian. This time white goes for a3 and not queen c2. After a3, bishop takes c3, b takes c3. These are double pawns, but this is theory. b6, f3, knight c6, e4, and now these pawns are nicely in the center. Knight a5, bishop d3, and bishop a6, trying to attack this pawn. Queen e2, d6, and f4. White nicely places all these 4 pawns in the center here. Black goes for queen d7. Knight f3, queen a4, puts more pressure on the pawn. White plays knight d2 and white is taking his pieces back, but black's pieces are also not doing anything on this fight. Black plays e5, castles, and after f into e5, d into e5 here. Black's king has only one piece protecting it, and white's pieces can easily shift on king's side and attack. White plays rook b1, c5, and here Jordan Van Forest decides that all black's pieces are just wasting their time here and he'll attack the king. Rook into f6. G takes f6, queen f3, queen c6, d5, queen d6, and here white's bishop manages to come here. Black doesn't have a dark square bishop and white will just win the game. Knight f1, king h8, knight d3, bishop c8. Black is starting to get his pieces in the game, but it will take some time. Bishop d2, rook g8, and white decides to get his bishop from this side. Rook g6, bishop h4, rook h6, queen f2, bishop d7, rook f1, king g7. Here white gets this bishop also. Rook g6, h3, and even though black takes this pawn, white is defending it and he continues with his plan, and here even the rook gets trapped, and now there's no rook also for black, and here black is just completely lost, and he tried for some time but white was just too strong. His pawns came in the game and here it was time to resign. Here white plays rook to h3. He gives up this rook, but after bishop takes h3 there's just d7, and after queen into d7 there's just queen b8, and it's a back rank mate. Black can still play queen c8, but after knight takes c8, white is again threatening a back rank mate. And he's a queen up. On the third board, Shakiyama Medero vs Sergey Karyakin ended in a draw. On the fourth board, Nils Grandiles vs Andres Penkov ended in a draw. On the fifth board here we have a result. This game was played between Pragnanda and Fabiano Caruana. This game started with d4, knight f6, c4, e6, and knight f3. After d5, c6, e3, we don't see a names are Indian. Knight bd7, queen c2, bishop d6, e3, castles, bishop e2, and both players develop their pieces. White plays a4, black plays a5, and they have both blocked the movement of pawns. Both players try to make moves in their sides and try to improve their position. And here Pragnanda decides that it's time to open the position. Here he gets this d file. Here he plays queen c2 and threatens queen h7, queen h8 mate, but Caruana sees this and plays knight f8, knight d2, d5, knight d4, d into c4, b into c4, b into a4, queen into a4, c5 removes the knight from the center, rook d8, and here Caruana exchanges the pieces, and here he plays bishop e4, because if you take then there is just a back rank mate, and here his idea is now he'll trade the pieces and this fast pawn will help him win the game. He pushes it, tries to promote it, and meanwhile white's pieces become busy in trying to stop this pawn from promoting, and black tries to checkmate the king on the king side, and after some moves black gets his win in the game, and he plays queen e1, and after queen takes a2, even though he loses the pawn after knight h4, king e4, he plays queen f1, and here white cannot do anything. If he gives a check, then there's just king g7. If he comes back, black will just play knight f5 and threaten knight g3 mate, and here Pragnanda resigns. On the 6th board, young Christoph Dudov, Sam Shankland ended in a draw. On the 7th board, Richard Rapport got a free point because Daniel Dubov had to withdraw from the tournament because he tested positive. And in the next round, Pragnanda will get a free point, and in the last round, Magnus Carlsen will get a free point. So Magnus Carlsen's chances of winning the tournament increases. So now let's check the standings of the tournament after round 11. So these are the standings. Magnus Carlsen leads the tournament with 7.5 points. Richard Rapport is 7 points because he got a free point against Daniel Dubov. In the last round, Magnus Carlsen will also get a free point. Anish Giri and Shaki Armamedero have 6.5 points. Hope plays tie on 6 points. Jordan Van Forest has 5.5 points. Jan Christoph Duda has 5 points. Shams England has 4.5 points. And Daniel Dubov, Nils Grandilis and Pragnanda have 3.5 points. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.